What is up, everyone? I'm Skratch. Welcome to another Raid Shadow Legends video. Hope you guys are having an amazing day. In today's video, guys, we're actually going to talk about the new bait incoming tomorrow to Raid Shadow Legends. And this time around, guilty as charged, they've got me. I really want to get one of those champions. I've been trying for a long time. Now I'm kind of like, in a way or another, a bit confused if I should try to get him or not, or wait again to get that Fina. But you know what? Most likely, I will try to get Fina on the next Prism Crystal event, whenever that might be. But either way, I do have some good news as well, and that is free gear removal, guys, for 3 days and 20 hours, active from the moment I'm recording this video, maybe a bit earlier than that. Perfect time to start looking at Faction Wars. Head into it. See what you have going on in here. Then go over to the freaking conditions. Start preparing in advance. Save some of the silver. Right here you can see everything that you need. You can see what crypts will be open in the next few days, so you can actually slowly prepare for it. And I'm just seeing 6 days for my Skinwalker script. I've actually messed up yesterday. My Monkey King dealt too much damage and wiped the entire enemy team, and I got stage 1 only with 2 stars, not 3. So either way, let's leave that pain away and move on to more serious matters, right? Tons of events still going on at the moment, guys. But this weekend, I think we should have 15x, if I remember it correctly. I might be wrong. I really can't remember what we had last weekend. But leaving all that on the side, this Thursday, May 22nd, they are planning to launch a progressive chance event, giving you a chance to summon the champions of your dreams from Ancient, Primal, Void, and Sacred Shards. And yes, we do have new faction Unity champions on the menu. 2 weeks ago, we had the Telerian. Last week, we had the Galen Pact. And guess what? We have the Corrupted this time around. Now, we do have some very strong faction Unity champions in here, starting with Vulcanos, which thankfully I have. Absolutely amazing. He is a freaking monster. PvE, PvP, you guys name it. And he is on the freaking list, guys. Now, when we are talking about how to build Vulcanos, you do have a few different options. One thing to keep in mind, if you are able to use him with at least 2 faction allies in the team, you do not require ignore defense sets, because he's going to stack that from the passive, which is really helpful. He blocks revive on all of the enemies that are under HP burn, and that works for all of the teams. So anyone who dies, doesn't matter who kills that champion, will basically get a block revive if you have a full team of Demon Spawn champions for PvP. Really strong. He can ignore Stone Skin, tons of different buffs. He just melts enemies. If you have a 6-star Incinerate on this bad boy, he's going to absolutely melt the enemies. And guess what? I have a feeling that the next thing that's going to come in terms of relics, at some point, we're going to get one that works very well for HP burn. So, something to keep in mind as well. But this is actually something really powerful overall as a skill. I love the champion. Like, he's just crazy, crazy good. Having the ability to put the HP on the enemies whenever they buff and stuff like this is just crazy, crazy powerful. Just melts teams, literally. You can go with Stone Skin on him, with Savage on him if you want as well. I'm quickly gonna show you my build on my Vulcanos. Yeah, so I have Pinpoint and I have Stone Skin on him, and I think I have the Wand as a relic on the champion. Now this works amazing for me as it is. I still have to basically re-roll some of the gear. This is perfect. This is good as well. And I know I had to basically do a bit of more work somewhere. Maybe I just have the this one right here. This one right here, and I'm done. And maybe this one is going to give me crit damage or defense, and I can finally move on from him. No. Okay, maybe another day. Maybe another day, but either way, the build doesn't look too bad. Considering that I can still get a better blessing on him, I'm somehow satisfied with his build. Not empowered, not the most OP or anything like that, but he gets the job done, and he's really powerful, okay? Then, moving on to the next one, guys. I really want to get this bad boy. I had so much fun playing this champion. Tribune Heraclitus, really, really powerful. Basically, he dies and he still attacks. He heals, he deals damage while he's dead. Crazy, crazy good champion. Immune to block revive, so they cannot block the revive on him. Allies receive 20% less damage if the champion is dead. Like, you have so many ways of using this champion. And build-wise, I don't think you should build him on Stone Skin if you want to let him die. If you don't want to let him die, probably Stone Skin is good. This skill deals pretty good damage as well. He can revive somebody too, which is crazy, crazy good. But this is such an amazing, amazing champion. Like, the healing that you're getting back every time you're using an attack with the other teammates and he's dead, the damage reduction, the damage that he deals as well, like, it adds up to so much. Crazy, crazy good champion. So yes, they've got me with this one. I want to get him, so probably I'm going to gamble all my shards in trying to get Heraclitus. Then, moving on to the Dark Elves, we do have Ziklik, Swarm Speaker Ziklik. He is a damage dealer. So far, all of them are damage dealers by the looks of it, actually. Speed aura for all battles, which is nice. Accuracy for the Dark Elves. You can definitely get something rolling with him. Has a chance to steal buffs. Grants an extra turn if this attack kills an enemy. If the initial target survives, this becomes AoE. And this one right here has some pretty interesting things, right? Attacks an enemy twice. The damage inflicted increases by 10 each time an enemy receives a debuff. So you can pair him with somebody that lands debuffs on the enemies. This will reset every time he uses the skill. Each time an enemy is killed by this skill, permanently increases the champion's attack by 30%, going all the way up to 120. That's crazy, crazy powerful. So very good overall as a damage dealer. He's now one of my most favorite though. So with the passive, what's the best thing about him? This is crazy, crazy, crazy powerful. If you're using 4 Dark Elves, these block buffs from the passive is going to be placed before Stone Skin, so the enemy will not be able to get their Stone Skin buff on from the gear set. This is so damn crazy, okay? So crazy. The only problem, in my opinion, is juggling around this faction. Making a team of 4 men for PvP is very, very hard. Very, very hard. But having the ability to completely block their Stone Skin can be very nasty, okay? And yeah, overall, I think he's pretty badass as well. I wouldn't complain if I would get him, to be honest, right? I'm sure we're going to get more champions in the Dark Elves in the future that might become better for PvP. But either way, a really, really good champion as well. And then we have the Night Revenant. Some people like him, some people don't. I think this skill is crazy good. Now, it did got a bit of a nerf, right? And that is mainly with his ability to put the thermometer on the allies and stuff, so you're not overlapping bosses and stuff like it used to work before the release. But this is crazy good, because if you hit one of the enemies, let's just say you take a Georgid into the fight, you hit an enemy, his passive doesn't proc, but you are absolutely demolishing that champion, and he's left with a bit of HP. You're going to use this skill, and you're going to put the same HP level on all of his other teammates. So then you can just one-tap them with a different damage dealer or something like that. So this is a powerful, powerful skill. But overall, the rest of his kit is not that great, except this part right here. When attacked, has a chance of activating an instant turn effect on the champion, right? So this can happen at any time with no cooldown. It's just a 20% chance for it to proc. So overall, it can be really, really strong. The block damage on himself as well can help you to keep him alive, you know. So you can definitely pull off some funky things with the Night Revenants. They do have some strong champions, right? You have Hegemon, you have the Queen of Hearts, King Narcissus, Ancora, you have Crixia, you have Ambris. Like, so many crazy things in the faction now, okay? Very, very strong. Then, this is pretty much all in terms of faction unity champions. Next Thursday, most likely, we're going to have the Nyresen Union. But we are going to have, of course, some Void champions, starting with the Queen of Hearts. I do not have her. I would love to get her 1000%. Very, very good as well. Initially, truth be told, I did underestimate her a bit for Live Arena. And that's mainly because of her not getting directly another turn. but the turn meter and everything that happens is making her a massive threat. The remove of buffs, the Dead Brand, the True Fear, which seems to proc all the time, teams up with the ally attack, block revive with that Dead Brand, which is strong. The passive is what makes her crazy because every single buff that you have, it counts. So if you start the fight with a Stone Skin buff, it's gonna count. If you start the fight with 4 Stone Skin buffs and a shield set on, instantly 8 buffs on, okay? Then one action from one of your champions that buffs, and bang, she's going to take her turn. And that is definitely pretty damn nasty. Moving on to the next one, we have a Necret the Great, guys. Still very powerful. Of course, Narcissus is his main nemesis. The passives are crazy. You guys know the drill with Necret. I'm not going to go over the kit or anything like that, but he's still very effective at keeping champions alive. Nukers, squishy champions, giving them the immunity at the start of the fight. He could potentially see a bit of a uprising in the current meta because of the poisons and all that. Something that we're going to have to wait and see. But basically, you kind of like want to build him either on 9-piece protection, either you want to build him with Stone Skin immunity. That's a thing to keep in mind. Immunity will really, really make a comeback even harder than before. So you're going to see Lightning Cage and immunity everywhere in the next couple of weeks, if you're not already seeing it, you know. So Necret's still a very powerful champion. Yeah, you can still use a bolster plus something else on him. That's 100% still an option. And the final champion, guys, is going to be King Narcissus, his nemesis, right? Like, if you're getting Necret, you're going to want to get Narcissus as well, right? Or the other way around. Basically, what makes him crazy, crazy good is this skill right here. Damage inflicted by the skill cannot be decreased by an enemy passive skill or masteries. Double hit when they have shield and strengthen, which will pretty much put them to sleep, to be honest. Crazy good with Ancora in the same team. Stone Skin, Savage, that's the way you want to build this champion, and just let him go ham. Blocks revive if they have 3 or more buffs, which is crazy, crazy powerful. Overall, still very, very strong as a champion. Even though the mythicals are taking over completely, we still have some legendaries that are really, really strong, especially in live arena, right? In classic arena, is definitely more dominant is more dominated by mythical champions, but still a bunch of legendaries that are very, very strong. Either way, guys, that was pretty much everything for this video. I just wanted to basically quickly touch ground with you, let you know what to expect tomorrow. Let me know if you are planning to go for any of the champions, considering that faction unity champions are pretty damn good. Much love, appreciate all of you guys watching, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.